Hi there, thanks for joining me at Ant Space. In this video I continue trekking with camels in South Australia. It was so awesome, and there's many more pictures to come, but I love these funny ones of the camels. So if you've seen my previous videos, you'll know that we have a routine in the morning of putting down our swag, getting everything packed up, and then we start loading the camels. Ryan goes in and gets one at a time and brings them in, and we load them up. I really loved helping out in the morning, and I'm sure by the end of the week I was way stronger than I started out at. It was quite physical, but not too difficult, and you could help or not help as much as you liked. As you can see, it's not a 5-minute job to get the camels loaded, and you have to make sure that everything's absolutely even, and of course all the knots are really tight, can't have many mishaps. And before too long all the camels are once again loaded and we head off. And here we're talking about little Tanner, the young camel, and I did mention him in my last video if you want to go back and have a look if you missed it.
Yeah. Yes, you can see him.
And like when we get to camp, Ryan's going to go up and around and then bring the camels through the gate where Dylan is. Just bringing them back around.
Originally, when they started putting them through, they ran 3 of these fences north-south through the ranges. So they had them on either side of the hill, one through the middle. Once they had the north-south sections finished, they started fencing east to west. And they started trying to fence in areas of about 100 square miles. And once they had an area secured, they'll then send dog trappers and everything in there. They'll clear out all the dingoes. And once that was done, they could safely run sheep in those areas then. But it wasn't a very effective dingo fence, because quite often the next door neighbour was running cattle and he didn't care having a few dingoes in there. So you had this sort of patchwork of where dingoes were and where they weren't. So, we've got a 3 alpha hill up over there, that large one through there. The Eragunda Creek down here, we're going to get into this creek.
has immense knowledge, both geographically, botanically, birds, etc. He's often identifying rocks for us and why rocks are in particular formation. It's not so easy for the camels on this sort of terrain. But Ryan went ahead and checked it out and worked out which route he wanted to take them on. So they're having a bit of trouble already. The camels walking. So this is an area we're in now. The camels haven't actually been through before. So the first time a camel comes through an area, they're very cautious, but once they've done it once, they can just walk through and they'll be quite confident. Yeah, you don't want them to skid down the side.
Well, that one's eating.
Always the opportunity. Okay, talk about obstacles. They're all doing really well. Some stromatolites in the rock formations, so he's very keenly taking photos, and he actually wet it to make them more obvious that they were one of the first organisms that put oxygen into the air. So on the trek I've been doing a little assistance in like firewood collection, loading, unloading camels, but also helping out at lunch and dinner time, and I'll just give you a quick look at food prep, CamelTreks style.
Are you going to?
This might be.
And I was so impressed, right through to the last day we had fresh salad vegetables. And this was a typical lunchtime scene. We'd just find a comfortable little spot, some people in groups, some people on their own, just chilling and taking it all in. It was actually really nice to just, well, chill and enjoy.
You're filming us
I am filming you.
shoveling food into our...
Yeah, no, it's good to, yeah. Often I'll wipe out all the audio and just put a voiceover.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donna. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray! Couldn't get the cake. So we've just pulled up for the night. Well, when I say just, about, for Donna and I, it was about a couple of hours ago. The group were quite spread out today. But what a beautiful location and another beautiful sunset. So I'll show you where I am. I'm sitting in my swag. It's a bit nuts, right? And I'm sorry for the shake. I'm a bit tired tonight. But let me show you our campsite. So that's the sunset, and looking the other way. That is stunning. I know, isn't it beautiful? And some of the girls are down there with the camel right behind them. Another camel over here. Ryan's busy bringing in some of the firewood. Donna and I did a nice stack tonight. And yeah, here's all my junk. We've got that black bag, my day pack, my chairs all set up. Leonie and Caroline are over there. They're still putting up a tent. So excuse me, but I'm going to have a wash and change into some fresh clothes. And another great night's sleep, and then it was morning and time to roll up the swags. This was probably the hardest job actually, getting that swag, because the straps were just not long enough and it was quite difficult. Walking along another day, we spotted these couple of kangaroos. I think they were Euro, which is smaller than most kangaroos. Okay, so the male's on the right. Here's the reddish one. They're being very obliging. So this is the first road we've seen since we started the camel trek. So first road in 4 days. It's a very quiet road. This is the road that goes from Blinman to Akarola. Bleat. Looks a bit tricky. How are you feeling, ladies? All good? Stuffed? Ready for lunch, right?
Totally.
Just go past. I hope I'm not in the way. It was actually really nice getting up into the hills. You got a much better idea of just the vastness of the countryside. The views were really, really good. It was a little hard on the feet. Of course, we've been walking on those stones now for a few days. So yeah, it does get a bit of wear and tear on the old body. So we got into camp early. It was only 2:30. So heaps of time to do everything. And those who know me know I don't sit still very much, or I don't like to. So I saw a hill. Checked with Leonie, our leader. Yep, got the go-ahead to climb it. And that's where I am now. Let me show you my view. And we are camped way down there. So right at the top of the hill now, looking back, there's where we're camping, just over behind me. But I will turn you around so you can get a better look. Sorry, I can't wait till sunset, so you have to put up with the sun. So here's our dinner cooking, but better still, that's the hill I just climbed up. So we've got the damper. Oh, look at that. Another delicious meal.
Oh, look at that. Yum.
So good morning. I've just, woken up about an hour ago. It was our coldest night so far. And in fact, so cold that the dew on my tarp is frozen. I don't know if it'll show on video, but let's give it a go. So that there is little frozen bits of water. So it must have been below zero. But what a stunning day. It's beautiful, not a cloud in the sky. How good is that? I've got my socks out there. I put them out overnight. Certainly don't change all your clothes every day, just the necessities. Fantastic teamwork here again. We've only got one more morning of doing this. Yeah. We all getting our morning workout.
Didn't you show me how to do it yesterday? Okay, see how we go with this?
Go back this way.
Oh, that's about all I'm going to get.
Yeah, can you do it?
Yep.
Or is it too short?
How many ladies does it take to roll the swag?
Oh,
That's a new question.
Yeah.
It only matters a little bit, doesn't it? Just to give it a...
It helps keep them warm on the cold night. But you feel that chest on those cold nights after a hot day, and it's just like a furnace. You just feel all the heat just pouring out from them.
Oh, my.
That's strange. This is Mona. Yeah.
And there's this one. Yeah. So there's 4
She's
bags.
the nicest one. I mean, sort of behaved. Let me bring her in.
That's the one.
And each camel is completely different. Look at this one's teeth compared with Mona's.
Yep, when he was young,
And even the
Don,
lips different. What's this?
sorry, it was
No,
me.
you just twisted it. That's okay. We'll just...
So this one's Mitta. And look at that tooth. Turn back around, sweetheart. Yes, I want the tooth. The tooth in the middle there. A fun thing to do was feeding the camels apple cores from our mouths. Some girls got really good guesses from them. It's hilarious.
And then
So what is it we're introducing into it? What is it, a
it
disease?
says I've just killed that one, but
Oh, no.
that's where you get the red. So they squash them, they breed these, and then
Oh, yeah.
so that's where you get your red food dye, the red colouring,
Oh,
and the cochineal.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one's.
How long has that been a thing? Yeah.
Well, in South America, they've been farming it. For
It's a little bit
a long
of
time.
Okay. Oh, sorry, did I just hit you with my
strawberry
back?
yogurt and red Skittles. And,
Okay.
yeah. But I don't think it's in Australia, but other countries, I don't think they do in Australia now, but other countries still use those.
But you use it to kill bees.
Yeah, it eats these, and that's why it's.
And,
I just
and
eventually.
how long have they? Oh, okay. So they got the knowledge from South America. That
Yeah, we bought the cod around here.
Okay.
And the white is just a response to the plant.
No, that's it. That's the bug.
Oh, the bug is white.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did I? No.
I'll squash the bug. Yeah.
so this is the cochineal
No.
bug.
So when all this
Which is a
dies,
pest for the
no, when this
prickly
dies,
hair.
cochineal dies, we've had to reintroduce
Kills
it
the
again
plant.
because in the last drought.
As mentioned earlier, we'd seen quite a few wild goats, and here's some that have been caught and penned up, ready for the truck to come and collect them. I did get a chance to lead the whole string of camels. Oh, that was absolutely awesome. It was just an amazing, amazing thing to do. Different angle. another really interesting evening around the fire, and this time something we'd all been waiting for with Ryan.
So yeah, most of it was filmed in the Flinders. So it was about 3.5 months we were doing the filming for. But it's all out the western side, mostly based out of Beltana Station. So a lot of the early town scenes, or the very first town scenes in the film, when she's in Alice Springs, were in Quorn.
Here's the airport, Blindman Airport.
It's all just been redone. So once a month, the flying doctor comes and lands here and runs a clinic in town. They also have another one come in another time through the week, or through the month, and do a mental health, a physio, and all sorts of other things as well. There's also our racetrack out here as well. So each October we've got the Blindman Gymkhana and the Motorkhana. So it's just becoming the Motorkhana now, which is like a Gymkhana event with motorbikes. Because the horses are slowly becoming not so popular and everyone's got motorbikes now, so it's a combined Gymkhana and Motorkhana now, but fairly big day. And
Oh, yes, please.
If I smile, can I have a lolly? Oh, I love it.
Don't smell, you definitely don't get one. How's that?
Yeah.
That worked?
No worries, yeah.
Thank you.
Because hey, that thing, the way you hold it and press the button. Yeah. You know that.
my life is close.
Oh dear.
I was doing right this morning on the car.
And then what?
So we're just going over the hill to the property, but we're looking down on Blindman Township here.
Fall into the bush.
Yeah.
Where's Linda?
And then I got it.
Where's Linda?
You'll fall with me.
Take me home to the place
I
belong, West Virginia.
Hooray! Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Well done, everyone.
Well, that was the end of the trek, and yes, it was amazing. But there is another video of my time in South Australia. So, yep, follow along and then you'll be notified when I release the next one. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and bye for now.